At first, I thought it was kind of stupid. Making stupid names and having stupid families.
It's about time you got here, Brother Bartholomew.
When we first came up here, I was like, we have to be in families with people we don't even know, and I felt stupid because I didn't know anyone. Well, I knew people, but I didn't know them. And I'm grateful for my family, and I got to know everyone in there.
See if you can think of a name that kind of has something to do with maybe one of your special talents or one of your interests or something like that.
Well, the nicknames was funny is I kept mixing them up. Like I kept calling bookworm earthworm. I kept calling mailman milkman. It's just like...
Okay, what are we going to call Angie?
Sure, you guys have to help.
Yeah, that's good.
Come on, Angie, help us. Do you like any special animals? Cats, dogs.
The nicknames were fun. It was a fun exercise, and I think it was fun getting to know each other. And plus, you kind of come up with endearing names for your children anyway. And so it's kind of nice to have one to rely on when you wanted to endear them. Use some endearing term.
Then it came the hike. I thought we were going to ride up there in luxury with the stereo on. And then a 7-mile hike up a mountain.
It was dark, it was narrow, it was kind of scary, but if you didn't worry about the drops, you just keep walking and follow the person in front of you, and you'd be safe. It was all right. It wasn't
Did your family change lead?
Yeah. We had...
how was it to be the leader?
It was easier being the leader, because you could see what was in front of you. And if you couldn't see what was in front of you, you just put your foot wherever, and if you start sliding, then you know you're on the wrong path.
Well, you know, I think the hike is what I noticed from my kids when they get into the room. I had a feeling they were really kind of rebellious, didn't want to do this. By the time they were at the end of the trail, they were singing songs, they were happy. And it's funny because you think that something as strenuous as a hike would make them even more upset, but I don't know what it was. I guess they get to know each other and started feeling more comfortable with each other.
The night hike. You wonder why we did that? I'll just tell you. We wanted it to be hard. We wanted it to be pitch black if the darn moon came up. We wanted you to feel along that trail. We wanted you to be with your family. We wanted you to hold hands, to help each other over the rocks, the little obstacles along the trail. We wanted you to have a puddle of light and change that puddle of light periodically, leading. We wanted you to experience what your mom and dad experienced as they tried to lead along a darkened path in this world. My gosh, it's hard. There's just a little puddle of light and they're leading along. If you remember what it was like at the end, if it was really dark, you say, slow down, you're going too fast. You know, those with the light, they go moving along. It's kind of like that in the family. Sometimes you don't see the trail up ahead they're trying to lead you on. And you're not quite sure they're taking you right. It's dark, you're stumbling. You don't want to go to church. It's boring. Just don't like it. Get off my case. No, you're not born with a testimony. You have to develop it. You can't pump a pine cone, you know, and expect to build biceps. Not with a pine cone. I don't know how you expect to gain a testimony, but it's not pumping pine cones. You just don't do it like that. You have to stretch. You have to want to pump steel. It sure got hungry yesterday, didn't it? We wanted you to feel a little bit of that yesterday because we wanted you to feel how little it takes to make the body whimper. Just one meal with all the water you could drink. Think back on some of your feelings. How dumb this is. This is so stupid. What kind of a conference is this anyway? You know, it's so crazy how little it takes to make us whimper. Why? We call it maturity when we start to grow older and our spirit starts to get in the driver's seat.
Apply it to the messages of life. Or we try to do something that if we all have a good time, we have a lot of fun, we can talk about the days, we can talk about, you know, how they relate to life. Now, the first one has to do with this orange. What I want you to do is, I want you to look at this orange. I'm going to give you about 15 seconds to study your orange. And then we're going to throw them all into the middle. And I want you to find your orange. Okay? All right, now I want you to close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes and hold your orange to the middle. Close your eyes. Okay? All right, now I want you to find your orange. This is it.
Another surprise.
My favorite was the iron rod. It was great.
Why?
Because my whole family was egging me on because I kept slipping off.
We had one young fellow that was kind of interesting. He had a difficulty with his balance and he kept falling off, but bless his heart, he went back and he was bound and determined to make it. Giggles.
He went on that, I'm not kidding, he probably tried that thing 15 times, and I'm not exaggerating. And nobody was encouraging him to go back. He, on his own, just kept going over and over and over, and he was the last
later
to
and
do
said, I am going to do this. I'm going to do this.
and he did it.
He did.
Best game. Well, inspirational was I don't know. I didn't write like I liked the iron rod. That was very inspirational.
I like iron rod.
Brother Miller was he was just fired up and he really got to me.
What did illusions mean? Did that hit you at all?
It kind of made you look different at everything now. Maybe you might want to look for the deeper meaning in all the games now, because you're like going, oh, the zip line, so what, you know? But I mean, you have to look at the deeper meaning, not just the game itself.
What about Centipede?
Centipede, oh!
Centipede, we were bad.
That was very, we had to work as a team, but it was very competitive with all the other groups because they timed it and stuff.
But at first the groups had 20.
Then we broke the record.
We broke the record into 5.
Oh,
and so after we started breaking the record, people started.
Everybody got really competitive. And we're like, oh, okay. But that was cool. We liked that.
Yes, we did.
Fireman's net?
Fireman's net.
That was easy, but then we put some competitiveness in it.
Yeah, like you blindfolded.
We blindfolded each other.
Okay. As soon as we got up on the top of the line, you know, we hung on it, we pulled the blindfold down, and then, you know, people were like saying, okay, we can lift the net up now, and they were like,
and then
up there.
it's like you had to trust.
Yeah.
Ended up being a highlight for the family?
For the family on this trip, I would have to say that it was one of the girls overcoming her fear on the zip line.
So we went around on the games and stuff, and we got to know each other. And have a really nice group.
It's important that you choose a solo spot, and this spot is one that you're going to need you're going to need to be sheltered from other people. That means if you need to be behind a tree or behind a bush, make sure that in this spot you cannot see anybody else. It's very important. Make sure you're far enough away also that if you were to speak in a loud whisper, the person that's near you can't hear you either. That's very important. And at that, I just want to tell you how much I love and appreciate you. It's been a great experience for me and my wife, Keri. I want to just tell you that and let you know that the best is yet to come. And I hope you will use this experience as an opportunity to reflect on some things that you've probably never thought about in your lives to this point. Once again, thank you for all your cooperation. And at that, I'll turn the time over to Brother Tolman.